Hey guys, I have Hannah Newman here. She is an expert with digital marketing, has been consulting business owners on marketing for quite some time now. And today I wanted to ask her some questions about reputation just to kind of see what her thoughts and tips were on that front. So, Hannah, what's the key to reputation? Why is it so important for small businesses today, especially in this environment?
Yeah, reputation is critical for small businesses today because that's where 85% of your customers go before they make that buying decision. So, especially now with how competitive it is online, it's important to have multiple reviews across multiple platforms so you can make sure that you have the best chance of winning that business.
Yeah, no, that's huge. So people, before they're buying or becoming a lead or calling you, you're saying that over 80% are then checking your reputation online by going places like Google and searching your name and reviews and everything like that. And your recommendation is to be placed on a lot of different review sites. Why is that important?
Yeah, so we found with our clients that your customers typically check out 2 to 3 different review platforms before they have an understanding of how credible you are. And so, what we try to do for our clients is make sure that you have positive reviews on multiple directories, anywhere that anyone can find you, so they have full confidence in choosing you to work with.
Now, beautiful. So when they're working on these reviews, like one thing I hear from small businesses a lot of times is they're kind of afraid of asking for reviews just because they might get a bad review or something like that. What would be your comments or suggestions with those types of concerns when you hear them?
Yeah, it's a valid concern. I know that people can be hesitant to reach out and get reviews, but what we found is that over 80% of your customers would leave a positive review if they were asked. And so the first step is simply asking and getting that positive feedback. The second point on that is that negative reviews will happen. The goal is to be really proactive at addressing any concerns that past clients have had. And that feedback can be really helpful to get better as a small business too. But really, our goal with our clients is to get more positive reviews, mitigate any negative ones, but ultimately face those head on and obviously make sure that you're taking care of your customers. And that in turn builds a lot of credibility. If people do see a negative review, see that you've handled it, it builds a lot of credibility and confidence in moving forward.
100%. Totally agree with that. I always say that as well. You have to be proactive because businesses are going to eventually have a bad review. There's two types of businesses, those with bad reviews and those that will have bad reviews. So you just have to get ahead of it and always be getting good reviews. And to a certain extent, when somebody sees a bad review, it kind of makes you real. And actually, my daughter has a little YouTube channel where she does drawings. And so she's been doing that and she's been getting likes and everything, which is cool. But she got her first dislike the other day, and she's like, I got a dislike, and my wife and I were like, oh man, I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, this is good. That means there's real people watching my channel, which is awesome. Like
Absolutely.
her mindset about it is totally different than how business owners are thinking about it. So it should be a good thing. Hey, I got a bad review. That's awesome. That means I'm real. And so the thinking is, how are you building more and more good reviews? Because those bad reviews, especially to the younger audience, look real. If they see nothing but good reviews, they're almost thinking like, okay, I don't know, like what's the
Right.
trick here? So
Yeah.
cool. How often should businesses be getting good reviews? When they're in this proactive mindset, how important is it to get reviews frequently?
Yeah, that's a good question. So the key is making sure that you don't just have a flood of reviews all in the same day. What most customers want to see is consistent positive reviews on an ongoing basis. So there's a few ways you can do that. It could be sending out a list and making sure that you have multiple email journeys to try and, again, have a consistent flow. It makes the business look like they are open and are staying busy and they didn't just hit one group of customers all at once. And again, it just builds a lot more credibility, shows that you're real, builds legitimacy as well. So that's usually my approach with my clients, is making sure that there is a continuous stream of positive reviews on an ongoing basis, again, on multiple platforms.
Awesome. Huge. Well, I really appreciate the tips today. These are some power tips, guys. With the current times, everybody is sitting, at home. They're not able to do as much as they used to be able to do. So they're doing all their research online. So it's so critical to have good reviews. If you have the best reviews compared to your competitors, they're probably going to go with you. So it's a critical piece to your marketing. And I appreciate the tips today, Hannah. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.